Hi everyone, this is Maggie's Tarot and I'm Maggie and I'm here today to do a collective read for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising or anywhere in your chart, or you can be here as a cross watcher for Scorpio, and if so, you're very welcome. Scorpio, I'm going to do the main spread in the Celtic Cross using the What's the News Oracle deck. I'm going to use Tarot to clarify and the Kipper and an angel number and dice at the end, okay? Now, I did a reading yesterday. I hope this has enough storage in it, because I've got 2 videos on the other phone and that I did yesterday, and I found out a lot of things in it, so you know, it triggered me a bit. Because it was actually to do with family. A Scorpio who was actually doing black magic spells on her mother, on her brothers, on her sisters, with her father and another person. 3 of them were doing it. Queen of Wands. And they were she was trying to mess up her mother's confidence. She was angry with her mother because her mother walked away from her father, and he was controlling her. So I think he was doing magic on her too. And there was a King of Wands as well involved. But they were doing some kind of scheme. The Scorpio was involved in a scheme to an insurance scam. Basically wanted to kill the mother. Can't make this shit up, man. She wanted to kill her mother through black magic attacks, lies, and having her mother attacked wherever her mother went to by people in the community. So yeah, paying neighbours and crackheads and alcoholics to try to befriend the mother, so they could attack her. And what really hurt me was they were working with an ex of mine, my ex-husband, and even an Aquarius and a Queen of Wands. And whilst they were doing magic on me with these people and paying these people and planting seeds with these people to come and to attack, because I'm resonating with this. They were doing black magic on my children, my grandchildren, my family, and my ex's family to cause bad luck and poverty. So this King of Cups, could control my family and have them working for him through the devil. Okay? So this could resonate with you, Scorpio. There was a Scorpio involved, and the Scorpio was related to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups was her mother, and she wanted her mother dead because of an insurance scam that her and her father thingied up to make money out of. So yeah, so the ghosting and all of that was just to destroy her mother. She didn't want her mother to get into any kind of relationship, not to be happy, because her father didn't want her mother to be in a relationship. So she was, they were doing magic spells on the 10 of Cups and on the 2 of Cups, trying to make the Queen of Cups sick, who was a high priestess, through black magic and paying people in the community, yeah, to lie on her, watch her, stalk her, and attack her. Now, every one of these, I think the King of Cups might be in prison now. The Page of Cups, she or he, the Scorpio that was involved, this person's going to prison as well. Everyone that was involved is going to prison. And you're being told, Scorpio, because I've got Scorpio in my Lilith, and you may be a healthy Scorpio, or this is a King of Cups doing this to you. But you're being told to not allow this Page of Cups anywhere around you, or this King of Cups, because this Page of Cups is very, very toxic, is under the control of the devil. Very jealous, very angry. Yeah. So here we go. Coming out as a page, because maybe this person is a child of yours, but they're not a child, they're an adult. If it was a child, you could understand the jealousy. Yeah? But this is not a child. This child is Very, very toxic. So let's see. In the, oh yeah, and also a Queen of Cups, a High Priestess, was revealing through her work online. This is messages I was getting yesterday. I've got the 2 videos, but God told me not to upload them. So I got angry, tell you God's honest truth. I did, I got angry. And so the videos are just in my album on my phone. I haven't uploaded them. And they've been telling people, this Page of Cups and this King of Cups, who's doing magic on my children, my grandchildren, my ex, his family, his partnerships. So my ex would be sick, have addictions. My children would be sick, have addictions. And every relationship they would get into, they would be abused. And this is what the Scorpio and this King of Cups and the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands have been doing together. Okay? And they're, because the Queen of Cups, High Priestess, has been revealing it on her platform. This could resonate with you now, Scorpio. So I'm reading for a lot of people because this is resonating with me. So because the Queen of Cups is revealing what's been going on with the Scorpio child, yeah, and a King of Cups and a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands, they are telling my ex-husband and my children and my family that I'm self-medicating. I have addictions, yeah, that I may have a pill addiction, or and how I'm behaving is very irrational, that I'm basically crazy, yeah, whilst they're doing black magic on my ex-husband, my children and my family. So then fools will be the flying monkeys for this King of Cups and this Page of Cups. They will work for the King of Cups to attack the Queen of Cups, and that's why they're going to be getting very bad karma, yeah. They're getting black magic done on them, so their lives are destroyed. So they have nothing but bad luck in their lives. And the person that's doing it is a person that's paying them to come for the Queen of Cups. You can't make this shit up, man. So let's see. In your energy, we've got numbing, self-medicating, like addictions, irrational behaviour. Yeah, they're trying to say that your messages, because you're revealing the truth about cheating, lying, things that's been going on, black magic, cursing. And they're trying to say you're fucking crazy, man, or you have addictions. So here we go. Give me one for grounding, Father God, please. Tired now today. Now, that's the same one that came out for Scorpio. And the reading I did yesterday. And in the outcome, we had self-medicating and grounding. We had swept up, yeah? Somebody with intense emotions, either falling in love with somebody. And the reason why they had intense emotions for someone was because black magic had been done on them. Love spells, yeah? So they could control. Really good videos, but I may upload them. Maybe at a later date, we'll see. Give me one for on, yeah. Recent past, Father God. Action. Yeah, so they're fearing as well in the other read. This Scorpio and this King of Cups were fearing that the Queen of Cups was happy and was getting ready to go out and date. So they didn't want her dating anybody because they didn't want her to get into the 2 cups. They didn't want her married or have any kind of relationship. They just wanted her isolated and restricted and attacked. And this was her own child. So Scorpio has been manipulated by King of Cups. But not only that, Scorpio has mental health issues, has the same condition as her father, narcissist, a psychopath. Now, you're being told to take action. I'm turned up. Focus, Father God, please. Puzzled. Yeah, you're conflicted or you're confused about something. And maybe you're conflicted and confused about why you may have emotions with somebody. The reason why you had emotions, if you fancied somebody out and We never had any emotions for this person. And all of a sudden you were starting to care for this person. It was black magic that was done on you. Yeah? Not real love. And the Scorpio child was sent into your life as a lesson and not as a blessing. It's a hard thing to say, but it's the truth. Because in my older readings, you can, God is telling me to walk away from a Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is the devil, is toxic, is abusing me. And I didn't want to believe it. And but God's telling me, have nothing to do with this Page of Cups. This Page of Cups has addictions, or is very, very toxic. It's doing something with the devil. Magician with her father. They're all doing it together, some kind of ritual. So, yeah, he's taught her how to do black magic. And the devil now has taken control of her mind. So, maybe he has her soul as well now. Because coming for her mother was the worst thing she could have done. Actually, I was told to put that here. You know what? Similar cards is coming out to yesterday. Except for the lucky break. So, basically, whoever the healthy Scorpio is, as I said, I'm resonating with this. I've got a Scorpio child. And also, I've got Scorpio in my chart, in my Lilith. Again, that was in the same place as yesterday for Scorpio. Scorpio's been caught out by her mother. Her mother knows exactly what she's been doing. Yeah, this was in the same place. Hopes or fears. They were fearing that the Queen of Cups was going to get into a relationship. That she was healed. Yeah. Oh, God bless us and save us. Now, magic can just even be people manipulating people and lying about you and paying people to slander and have a smear campaign done to have you stopped from moving on or healing and having a relationship. Also, the Scorpio and this King of Cups didn't want me working and didn't want me doing this work for God. So they came after me because of the devil. And the devil didn't want me to work as a tarot card reader, as a spiritualist, to help people out there, especially people who don't know anything about black magic. Yeah? Because I've had magic done on me and I know how it feels. Your head feels like it's racing. You can't stop thinking about that person. And you get headaches. So that's how I felt when I was involved with my ex, this King of Cups, who was this Scorpio child's father. I never had any emotions for that man. All of a sudden, my head is racing, and he's ghosting me. And that's part of the little trick, yeah. Especially after he got me pregnant. So here we go. So I never wanted to be in a long-term relationship with him. Here we go. Lipstick. This could be you now, Scorpio, or this is somebody this could be the cross-watcher who's dealing with a Scorpio. So I could be, as I said in the other reading, I can be a cross-watcher because of a Scorpio that's in my life, okay? Now, I'm going to read it from my point of view. This Scorpio has been caught. This person has betrayed this person that had a lot of love for them, yeah? And okay, so this Scorpio has been caught cheating, and has been betraying somebody who had a lot of love for them, yeah? And this Scorpio may have got caught up in some kind of emotions that was intense, but these emotions were fake. This person may have said that you were a party animal, that you were into had addictions, yeah? Had addictions, and you're all about what's on the surface and not about what's underneath. And in the past, you were high vibing, yeah, enjoying life, and you were living life to the fullest, and you were having good vibes. Your vibrations were high. So they try to say because your vibrations are high, that you're happy and that you're healed. The reason why you're happy and you're healed is because you are have addictions, and your behavior is irrational, yeah, that you're self-medicating just because you were high vibing, yeah. They thought because you're high vibing, you must be on drugs or you must be drinking. And that's why you've been told here to take action on. So this Scorpio told people, betrayed you, lied about you, and because of your love for this person, you love this person, this Scorpio. It could be your child, it could be your brother or sister, or could even be somebody that you were in a relationship with. And this Scorpio said, betrayed you by saying that you were a party animal, that you were into a lot of sex and drugs and alcohol, yeah? And you're all about surface pleasures. Because you, in the past, were living life to the fullest and you were enjoying yourself, yeah? And you're high vibing. And they said because you were high vibing that you were self-medicating and that you had addictions, and that your high vibing energy was irrational. It wasn't your behavior. It was you were happy and high vibing because of addictions. Okay, and they say you don't normally behave that way, which is bullshit. Because on your mind, we got the 4-leaf clover, because you're thinking, you're thinking that this was a turning point, and you're happy, and you're thinking about good fortune, and you want to keep your energy high and high vibing, so that you wouldn't be drawn in anything negative that could bring you down into darker or lower emotions, yeah. And you were having some good fortune too. You were hoping to heal. If you were sick or something, you were hoping to heal from the sickness. And these people were trying to say that, and you're on your mind, you were just thinking and trying to keep your emotions high, vibing, because you wanted to heal. Okay. Now, this person that you walked away from could be somebody that's dealing with Scorpio, or is this Scorpio, or this is yeah, just take how it resonates. This person that you had chemistry or passion for or love for, yeah. Here we got it grounded. You've been told to ground your emotions here, and here you're being told to walk away. So this person that you had a lot of love for, you're being told to walk away from this person. And maybe you have walked away from this person, because if you haven't, you're being told to, because they are fearing now, because they're in their hopes or fears, they're fearing that you are now single and ready to mingle, you're ready for a relationship, and they want people to be confused or cause you conflict, yeah. So you would have financial struggle, you would not have any balance when it comes to money, and now people are wondering why, confused. So they wanted you in a financial struggle, okay? This Scorpio and King of Cups wanted you in a financial struggle, so they were lying about you, yeah. In the past, if you were like, if you're spiritual like me, we're trying to keep our vibrations high, because we know if we allow our vibrations to get too low through anxiety or depression, that's when we can draw in bad energies and things into our lives that can hurt us in some kind of way, yeah. That's not healthy for us. So because you were doing this, they were trying to say that you were self-medicating, and that wasn't your normal behavior. Though on your mind, all you were thinking about was good things you were manifesting good things, luck and happiness and health into your life. And this person from the past that you walked away from, this person was saying that is fearing now that you're ready, or you may have been ready that time as well, They were fearing that you were ready for a relationship, and so they wanted to cause you conflict and confusion and conflict to others and confuse others when it came to you, yeah? Because they wanted you in a financial struggle. They wanted you penny pinching, no money, so you would not be able to go out anywhere, or, you know, not be able to buy nice clothes or whatever. Okay, so let's start clarifying. What was at the bottom of the deck? I don't think I looked, did I? Let me see. Okay, this is what we had yesterday as well at the bottom of the deck. We had leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. So you have graduated, basically, when it comes to spirituality. You have graduated and you are leveling up. And because you are ascending, graduating, they don't want you to be happy or have any kind of lucky breaks, or no longer have to struggle when it comes to money, and when it comes to finances. And also, you may be dealing with somebody who has just graduated too, who may be going into a good job. So you could be going into a good job, yeah? And these people don't want you. They're lying about you. So here we go. Lipstick evidence. Why is that here for, God? They don't want you to have happiness, stability, happy relationships, friends, family, health. No, none of this. Actually, self-medicating. Why is that here in the energy, Father God? And the people that's accusing you of self-medicating are actually the people who are self-medicating. It tastes a bit funny. Yeah, because they wanted you on the floor crying. They didn't want you to be happy and to try and get over things and to try and heal. No. They wanted to destroy you, because the Scorpio that I'm talking about, they had an insurance plan out, and the Scorpio was going to be receiving a lot of money as a benefactor through this money. So they were trying to have their mother, she was trying to have her mother with a King of Cups. There could have been a Pisces involved too, I'm not sure, can't be certain. But I'm certain that there was a Page of Cups. A King of Wands was being paid to terrorize me, yeah, to be my friend, just to terrorize me and get information. But this Page of Cups and this King of Cups had an insurance thingy-majiggy out, and they wanted Ten of Swords. Either they wanted me dead, but they wanted me dead either by taking myself out or through a really bad death, yeah? They also wanted some kind of power of attorney over me. Here we go, self-medicating by saying that I was crazy. Self-medicating, here we go. Why is that here, Father God? Conflict, 5 of Wands. Yeah, you're seeing clearly in the energy. You're seeing clearly what they were saying about you, because the Ace of Swords is speaking the truth and seeing things clearly. Your mind is nice and clear. You are seeing clearly what they were doing. They were saying that you were self-medicating and that you had addictions and your behavior was irrational. 5 of Wands. This was the cause, and here we have, you've been told to focus on conflict. This was the cause of your conflict, yeah? This is all lies. They wanted to cause you arguments and rows, and they wanted people to think that you were hot-tempered, that you had your behavior, you basically weren't able to self-regulate your emotions. 3 of Swords, they were lying. They were trying to confuse people about you. There we go again. We have that in the card to focus on. They were trying to confuse people about you to cause you conflict. Yeah. They wanted to control you. And you are seeing this clearly now. You know the truth. They were trying to control you. And that's what's in the energy. So they were trying to say that you were self-medicating. Your behavior was irrational. Yeah. Because they were causing you conflict. And they didn't want people to know because you were telling the truth on a platform, that you were being gang stalked, attacked, everything that you were talking about. They were trying to, and the things that was being done through black magic on your family, on your ex-husband, and your own children. They were saying that you're saying these things because you are self-medicating, you have addictions, and you're fucked basically. 5 of Wands. And they were doing this in the background, and they were trying to control you. And they were also saying that you were on drugs, and that's the reason why you're under some kind of persuasion or influence, yeah? And that you had a problem with your ego, or you were very hot-tempered. And now you're seeing the truth about this, or people are seeing the truth about this, yeah? People may be talking about it. Also, as I said, there was a Leo involved, okay? A Leo. Give me, yeah. They were telling people that 3 swords, that you had confusion. As I said, that's what you've been told to focus on here. That you were very confused when it comes to your mind. And that's why you should be alienated, because you're basically a danger to society. And this was all being done, so you would take yourself out, or these people that they had coming after you, that you would lose your temper and get attacked in a fight and be taken out in that way. Yeah? So it couldn't come back to them that was actually a hit being done on you. They wanted you dead. Can't make this shit up. Ace of Swords. Yeah. You're seeing the truth now. You maybe have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be in your chart, or you could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're seeing things clearly, and people are seeing things clearly too about you, that you are speaking the truth, and that you are very, very balanced. Very, very balanced. Again, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, clarifying the 9 of Pentacles, and also people may be seeing the truth through some kind of work that you have. They see clearly that there's F all wrong with your mind. Yeah, not a thing. And if you do get angry, you know how to bloody calm your emotions. You're not some fucking weirdo psychopath who goes out there trying to attack people. Yeah, because this is what they've been telling people, that you can't control your emotions, that you may lose it and start attacking people. No. These people that are accusing you and saying that you are the sort of person who can't control their emotions and is very aggressive, they're the ones who are aggressive. They're the ones that try to turn it on you. These are flying monkeys working for a King of Cups. He's paying people in your family, in your community. And the crazy thing is, even your own children may be involved. But the crazy thing is, he's doing magic on them. He's doing magic on you or me. And his magic's not hitting me, but it's hitting my children and my family. They're going through struggle, poverty, homelessness, attacks, addictions. And this is all because of this King of Cups who's been doing magic spells on them for years. For about 18, 19 years now. Since I got involved with him. He's been doing magic spells. And because he wants to destroy my life, because I walked away from him. Yeah, even though he tried to trap me with a baby, I still walked away. And because I'm telling the truth about him, he's coming after me even more, yeah. Knight of Swords, because I'm telling the truth about him, he's coming after me even more to attack me. Now, in the past, you were living life to the fullest. You're enjoying, you weren't worrying about having anxiety about the future. And you weren't having any depression about the past. If you were thinking about things, they were happy emotions, yeah? And you were spending time on your own, because this is reminding me when my daughter was taken away from me by my ex. I realised, because I had been spending a lot of time with God praying because I was sick, I realised that God wanted me on my own to heal. So I was in a nice, really good vibes. I was high vibration. I was really happy, even though I was missing her. But I realised I knew she was with her father, so I wasn't afraid. And I knew my son was with his father. And I knew that I had to focus on me and not on my children. I had to get my health sorted. So they were telling people that you weren't high vibing at all. You were had addictions, and that's why you were behaving the way you were. Yeah, that's irrational. You don't normally behave like that. And they were trying to cause you conflict, jealousy. This Scorpio, Page of Cups, Very, very jealous of her mother. Yeah, very, very jealous. And her father is too. Two crazy people. God told me to not allow this Page of Cups anywhere around me. And her father, the King of Cups. So if you're watching this, Scorpio child, I hope you heal. I hope you get the medication you need. I hope you see a psychiatrist. And because your mind is fucked either through black magic or through manipulation is black magic from your father, or maybe this is an inherited disease that you have, narcissism. Because psychopaths can't be healed; they only get worse. And in the readings, God was showing me she was trying to kill her own mother. So no, I don't want you back around me, love. I hope you heal. I hope you get the help that you need from the medical sources, but don't come around me. I don't want you around me. God bless you. I love you. I'll send you healing. Maybe one day, but no, I don't trust you. You're dangerous. You're very dangerous. You're trying to kill me. No, thank you. So high vibing. Yeah. So you were going through some kind of test of faith. Again, you could be a Taurus or a Virgo dealing with or a Capricorn dealing with a Scorpio. So you were going through some kind of financial struggle at the time, yeah? And that's why they want you in that. They want you, the challenge for them now is a financial struggle. Maybe you're no longer in a financial struggle. You may have been homeless in the past, when you were enjoying the present and trying to remain high vibrational, because on your mind, all you were thinking about was praying and hoping that God would heal you from whatever you were going through, yeah? If you did have addictions, then you were hoping God to heal you from that. Or with me, I was sick. I had been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and all sorts of things were happening to me. Thyroid disease, my heart. I couldn't walk. Vertigo when I was sitting down. The room would be spinning. I couldn't eat. I was sick. I was vomiting all the time. Yeah, and other things was happening to me that ended up I needed operations to do with my womb, because I had a cyst in my womb and they were affecting me. So I was in a lot of pain, and the doctors was telling me that nothing they could do, that I was deteriorating. I don't know if I can say that word right. Deteriorating. Blech. And there was no cure for me. That basically I was dying. And my father had the same illness as me. So I knew I needed to get on my own. I knew that if I spent time with God on my own, that God would heal me. And I wanted to heal. So, because this is an illness that's passed down through my family. And I did not want my children or grandchildren to go through the same illness I was going through. So I was spending time with God, praying, and God was healing me. And I was starting to get better. I was able to walk down to the shops, yeah, because before this I couldn't walk on my own. I was able to walk down to the shops. I was starting to eat again, yeah, because I wasn't eating. All I could have was soup. I was starting to eat again, and I was starting to feel happy. I was spending a lot of time in the sunshine. So, yeah, I was high vibing, and you may have been high vibing, the healthy Scorpios. Yeah, 2 ones. So I was high vibing. I may have been going through struggles at the time, especially to do with my health. I was sick. So this is somebody who was sick, homeless, and gone through some kind of financial struggle. And I was. But I was still high vibing. Yeah, because of God. I was believing in God. I was praying. I was meditating. I wasn't smoking. No alcohol. I think it was my birthday. I started having some alcohol, and I started smoking again. So I would stop smoking for a few months, and then I'd start again. But I didn't have any addictions, really. Yeah, I could stop at any time, because I couldn't drink, because if I drank, it just made me vomit. So when I could have a drink, that was a day that was a time that I was feeling okay. Yeah. So even the Christmas before that, I couldn't drink. New Year, I couldn't drink. Even when I took my daughters out for their birthdays, I couldn't drink. I couldn't even eat. My daughter, my ex-husband, my youngest daughter, my ex-husband, she can verify that. that I couldn't eat. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't the same mother anymore. I was sick, dizzy. It was terrible. I was shaking and everything all the time. Yeah. Hands were shaking, pain everywhere. Not able to walk. Vertigo. Oh, anyway. So even though I was going through that, I was seeing that I was going through some kind of tests of faith. So I give my faith, gave it up to God when I was told by the doctors that I wouldn't heal and that I was basically dying. And I remember how my father was in the early stages, and I did not want to be like that. So, and plus for my children, I didn't want my children going through the same thing as I went through and my father went through and my uncles and stuff like that. So it was something that ran through the family. So in the past 2 ones, I was detaching from people, and I was I made a decision to take a path to heal. Yeah, to heal. Now could be you, Scorpio. You chose a path to be high vibing. Okay. Yeah. So I chose a path to heal, to work on myself. Or you take it how it resonates. This is me working on myself, and because of God I'm praying. Or you could have had addictions, or you could have had a job or a relationship that you detached from, Scorpio, the healthy ones, and you were trying to remain good, high vibing, and on your mind you were remaining hopeful and hoping for good fortune and for a turning point to come when it came to your health, yeah, or even work. So I had a lot of patience with myself. Eight of Pentacles. And at that time, that's when I started working. I was doing spiritual work on Facebook. I had a lot of had a couple of groups, and I was working on tarot, starting to learn tarot. And yeah, that's when my daughter came back, and boom, I was sick again. Yeah. So I was working on myself because of a Scorpio. This is you, Scorpio, working on yourself. But I'm reading it from my point of view, and you take it, and it may resonate for you. I'm just giving you my experience because this is resonating with me. So I was working on myself because of a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer child, and I was working on my health because I wanted to be able to take care of my child and my other children and my grandchildren and not be sick where I had to be taken care of. Especially when doctors told me there was no hope. I was in fucking fear. Yeah? All kinds of thoughts crossed my mind. I was thinking, I can't live like this and have my children thinking, having to take care of their mother who's sick. Because I remember how my father was. I had all kinds of things going through my mind that I was going to do. And I thought, no, I'm going to... And what I did, I got down my knees and I started praying to God and asking God to heal me. 8 of Cups. So I walked away from everyone and everything. And also I was healing and working on myself because of this Page of Cups. And the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who abandoned me basically when I was sick. Yeah, they abandoned me. Not just abandoned me, but just told all lies about me. Because of my energy being high vibing. And as I said, I was running spiritual groups, so I had to be high vibing to help the people on the groups that I was on. Yeah? Because they had sicknesses, and a lot of them had even addictions and mental health problems. So I used to be talking to them. They used to send me messages, and I used to try and give them advice through messages on how to help themselves. And there's a lot of people said to me, like, the advice I gave them actually helped save their fucking lives when they were depressed. So I was helping people. And God knows that. Yeah. So I was working on myself in the past. And I was going through awakenings, yeah. Because I made a decision to do with my family, to do with my children, to heal. and to remain high vibing, because I knew if I got into depression or anxiety, and not only that, if I had any, if I got stressed out about anything, the pain would be like needles going all through my back and my legs. I had bruises everywhere. I had thyroid disease. I had everything. I did not want to be living like that. So I made a decision to work with God, keep my emotions high vibing, my energy, and so I could heal. Yeah, so I could heal. Because Seven of Swords. So because I was healing and being in a high vibe, I was being slandered by a King of Pentacles, either my husband or father or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn too. That I had been in a relationship with a Taurus, and this person stole from me, cheated. He was a dirty, dirty liar and slandered me, and I was getting over that as well because he abused me. And oh my God, did he abuse me? I think he was cursing me as well. So Seven of Swords, yeah, I had ended the cycle, and I made the right decision to work on myself because of this King of Pentacles that I had been in a relationship with. I seen this person as being a con man, a liar, a cheat, yeah, and I seen this person was trying to use me. So I told him when I got sick and I was diagnosed, I said to him, I said, you need to leave. I need to concentrate on my health and on my child. I says, and I can't have people around me. I need to be on my own, because he didn't have any religion. He was very, very dark. And he was, then when I finished things with him, he started sending me really nasty messages in my inboxes. Yeah, really nasty messages, and music he was sending me. So I made the right decision to work on myself, to detach from the King of Pentacles, and to spend time with God, with the angels, healing. Yeah. So they were lying about me in the past, saying that I wasn't high vibing when I was. I've always been positive. I went through hell with this King of Pentacles. Homelessness. He didn't have a penny. He didn't have a job. He didn't have nothing. He didn't even have a car. I was paying for everything for him. Clothes, food. Yeah, he was using my car. I was just getting sick of it. And I was trying to remain positive and help him. And I was wanting him to remain positive. So, because I used to say to him, look, you're all the time, everything. He was negative about everything. I said, if you've been negative, I believe in positivity. This was even before I went on any spiritual groups. Because I really went on the spiritual groups when I finished with him. And I says, I believe in positivity. I says, God always gives me what I need. Yeah. So I said, stop being so negative. Everything was negative with him. Yeah. A dirty alcoholic and a drug addict he was. Very, very abusive. Very, very abusive. Fucked in the head. Now, so on my mind, so this could be you now, Scorpio, yeah? Or something dealing with a Scorpio. So, on my mind, I was hoping. 10 of Wands. I was sick, yeah? I was, I felt really, really tired. My back was killing me. And I was going through burnout. So this is somebody going through burnout, yeah? And I knew I needed to heal. So, from this illness, and because I had a turning point, and my body just collapsed. It just collapsed. So I knew I needed to heal. Queen of Swords. So the doctors told me that's the Queen of Swords. So I made the right decision to end things with people and turn to God and hope and pray that I would heal. 2 of Cups. That I would heal. Yeah. And I was going through burnout as well because of somebody that I was married to, that I shared a home with. And he was taking me for granted for years. A lot of attacks I had by him. His mother was cursing me. He was cursing me. He stole my child, and that's when I got really ill. They sent my son in to steal my car. They stole televisions. They stole my jewellery. Oh, no, jewellery. Well, basically they did, because I pawned my jewellery and I couldn't get my jewellery out because of didn't have any money. My son stole my car and gave it to his uncle. So on my mind, I was thinking about, and also I went on a soulmate journey. I said to God, I'm not going to get into any more relationships because every relationship I was in, I had been abused in them. People took me for granted, walked all over me, used my home, my money, my cars. These people had nothing, pretended they had something when they got with me, yeah? And then when they got the feet under the table, they had nothing. Even a ex-fiance that I had, Paul, he was a dirty drug dealer. He had nothing. He was living with his mother, yeah? He used to hire cars to make it look like he had a bit of money. Same with my daughter's father, Angel's father. He had nothing either, all hire purchase. So I was healing from family, from burnout, from somebody that I was married to that was taking me for granted and trying to walk all over me, and who was abusing me for years. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Because I ended a relationship, a marriage with him, and he was just had me under attack. So I was hoping that I could heal things with my ex-husband and his family, and so my children, all of us, could mix together, like go to weddings or christenings without fighting and killing each other and attacking each other verbally. Because I was under attack for years when I was married to this person, and then when I left him, they attacked me as well. When I got into a relationship with a fellow called Paul, they came into my home and chased me around my house. My ex-husband and his brothers, Patrick and Michael, and they were hitting me. Yeah, 3 of them, and 3 of them tried to attack Paul, and Paul took them all on. And my ex-husband ran like a coward. Him and his 2 brothers ran. So I was hoping to have a lucky break, have a turning point when it came to this person that I was married to. Page of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Very, very childish person. He has the mentality of a child. He's slow, very slow. Now, the World card. Yeah. Because he was causing me nothing but burdens and struggles, especially when I was travelling. And he was doing this, causing me struggle when it came to my child. So I got in the Chariot and got on a journey, yeah, to heal from all kinds of heartbreak and pain. I didn't want to be getting attacked all the time by my ex-husband if I got into a relationship. I wanted him to be in a happy relationship so I could get into a happy relationship without him fucking attacking me. But even though he got into a relationship with his cousin, and she was pregnant, and I was thanking God, because for years I had been praying that my ex-husband would find somebody and be happy with that person, so he would leave me alone, allow me to get on my life and be in a relationship where I could have an equal give and take and have a happy relationship. No, even though he was in a relationship with her, he still didn't want me in a relationship. He still came after me. He was stalking me, watching me online, attacking me. I used to be afraid to, I used to walk on eggshells around this person because I wouldn't know when he had attacked me. And so he caused me a lot of heartbreak and pain too with my son, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, by having him abuse me, lie about me, alienate me, and steal my bloody car. 3 swords. And even at the top there. So they were abusing me. Very, very toxic. So I ended a cycle with this person that I was married to. He cheated on me and he was abusive. And he had mental health problems. King of Wands. He had mental health problems. Now, you're being told to ground yourself, Scorpio, because of you feeling head over heels or some intense emotions you have that's sweeping you up. This can be even be anger, or it can be emotions that you have for a person. Romantic emotions. Let's see now. Any kind of love. Yeah. So this Pisces, you've been told, you've been told to ground yourself when it comes to this Pisces. So I felt trapped by this Pisces. So I wanted to, because this person, when it came to emotions, this person was always attacking me. So I was grounding myself and trying to heal. And if you're going through this at this moment, Scorpio, you're being told to ground yourself when it comes to a Pisces or some kind of trap. 8 of Cups, this person that I walked away from who was an alcoholic. So I was trying to heal from him so I could have a nice relationship with my children, with my family, even with him. That we could go to weddings and go to christenings, family dues, without attacking each other. But he didn't want that. He didn't want me happy with anyone. Yeah. So there was some kind of trap. Yeah, so this Pisces, you were grounding yourself, and when it kept, because this person would get very angry and would attack you, and you detached from this Pisces, and you were happy that because we got the Sun card there, you detached from this person, and you were happy that he was in a relationship with a Leo that was pregnant. But this person was still stalking you, still watching you. 3 of Wands, when you were trying to move forward and healing, he was still watching you, and he was manipulating. But also there's somebody overseas that trapped you as well with a pregnancy that you walked away from. This person was doing magic that you know the truth about now. So magic or manipulation, and you're being told to ground yourself, Scorpio. So your father maybe you didn't realize, yeah, but you're involved in this manipulation, and God told me that you're toxic. So you're involved in this, and you could be having magic done by your father. But you're being told, or whoever's been dealing with the Scorpio is being told, because this person has intense emotions. In the reading yesterday, it showed that the Scorpio was cracking up, going crazy, yeah, with jealousy, and trying basically to betray her mother, because that's what we got here in the outcome, who lied and tried to betray her mother and wanted her mother dead so her and her father could get money. So you're being told now to ground your emotions when it comes to a Pisces, or you may be feeling trapped, yeah, because you may be watching somebody, or somebody's watching you. 3 of Wands, this could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you moved away from, or somebody overseas that's been manipulating people about you or doing some kind of magic. Yeah, so in the reading yesterday, King of Wands is doing magic on me in the community, and my ex overseas is doing magic over there on my children and on my family, yeah, and on me. Yeah, so much magic spells has been going on. And the Magician was here, Father God. So you, Scorpio, more than likely your father's doing magic on you in the hidden. If you're not involved in any magic, then you're doing magic on the Empress, on a mother. So somebody overseas, 3 of Wands, somebody that you walked away from, you moved on from, who's watching you, stalking you, and may have a Leo or Aries or Sagittarius also stalking you and doing magic on you as the Empress. So you're being told to ground yourself, whatever emotions, because yesterday I got angry, and I actually cried to see that my daughter was involved in this plan to kill me through betrayal, lies and cheating, and have me attacked so her and her father could get money. And there was a Pisces in it as well. So I'm not sure if my ex-husband is part of the plan, yeah, by planting seeds about me to people that I'm crazy and I have addictions. So if anything happens to me, if I die, they can say, well, she had addictions. She was her behavior. She couldn't self-regulate when it came to her emotions. She was very irrational. So they were saying all of these things so they could take me out. They had a hit on me through magic and having people attack me. And my daughter was involved in it. And that's what you're being told to ground yourself with now, yeah? As I said, when I found out yesterday, I was crying. I was angry. And I got the video there, and God just said, don't upload it. But I got my emotions out, basically, through the video. So I'm okay now today. As God is revealing more and more to me, I am not shocked anymore about what people do and say. I'm really not. The devil has got into every fucking one of them. My own children, but I understand the reason why my children and my family are behaving the way they are. And my ex-husband, because he's got worse over the years. It's like he was in a relationship, he should have left me alone. But no, he still came after me. This King of Cups overseas is doing magic on my ex-husband and his family to cause death, bad luck, poverty, addictions. Yeah? No. Because he already knows that my ex-husband has addictions and that he's toxic, very jealous. So the devil, all they had to do was do a bit of witchcraft, magic on him and make that them emotions even worse. So you're being told to walk away from this person because things are heating up this person. Because this is what you're being told here too. To ground your emotions. Yeah? To ground your emotions. When it comes to... So if you feel like you're being swept up by your emotions in any kind of way, anger, love, thinking or passion that you may be thinking you have for somebody, it's not real. God is telling you to ground yourself. It's not real. Yeah? Detach. This is a trap, a sacrifice. They're watching you. Or they may, this person, a Pisces, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, if they all of a sudden start going fucking weird on you and your son wanting to attack you and being very, very horrible, where you're basically walking on eggshells around these people, they will have a magic done on them by this King of Cups overseas. And this Pisces, you didn't want to get drawn into any arguments with this person. So you were trying to ground your emotions. And if you're going through this now, because this is me in the past, if you're going through this now, Scorpio, you're being told to ground your emotions because this person overseas, 3 wands, yeah, this foreigner has been doing magic on the Empress. Could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as well, doing magic on the Empress. Yeah, so you're being told to ground your emotions. Somebody's doing magic on you as a mother, or could be doing magic as well, manipulation on somebody who's pregnant. Yeah, to have bad things happen and then blame you, say that you're doing some kind of magic and cursing these people. Well, I've never cursed anybody in my life, and I wouldn't do it either because I know it's praying to the devil. I don't want the devil coming for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've had enough bad shit happen to me. Now, thank God I've got God protecting me. So in the past, now you're being told to walk away from this person, or if you're getting if Pisces or this Aquarius is watching this, or you Scorpio, if you all of a sudden you're getting very angry, very passionate, and wanting to attack the Queen at the Empress, this is because magic is being done on you. My ears has just gone. That this is because magic is being done on you by a King of Cups, a foreigner, somebody from a different land who lives overseas. Yeah, somebody from a different culture, not our culture. Now here we go. You're being told to walk away from anything. If you feel like you're getting heated up in any kind of way when it comes to your emotions, God is telling you to walk away from this person or walk away from allowing your emotions to get the better of you, okay? Now, show me, Father God. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to do my prayer, but yeah. Yeah, this person is, Page of Wands, is talking about you. And this person may be saying that you have addictions, or this person is talking about you to do with a ritual. As in the energy there, we have this person is saying that you are acting the way you are. Yeah, you're revealing a lot of things through your psychic messages and through tarot. Because like people can now look at the cards and see what cards are coming out. They're not just me giving these messages through downloads from God like I used to do and write on Facebook. No. People can now see. This is why God's given me this gift. This is a tool to show people the things that I'm being told by God, to show people what's happening. Yeah, so they have a visual, because some people won't believe. They can be gaslit. And this King of Cups has been gaslighting my ex-husband and my family for years. And he's been telling people, messaging people and talking to people. And he's saying, I have addictions. So You're being told to walk away from this person who you may be angry with, yeah, because this person's been lying about you and has been doing this for a long time. This person is telling people that you've got addictions. And also, this person could be doing, we've got magic there, haven't we? This person could be doing a ritual on you. Ace of Pentacles. Give me more. So, you're being told, yeah, Four of Pentacles. This person is trying to control you. This person is obsessed with you. And this person is trying to get some kind of financial stability too. But this person talking to your family. Yeah. He's using your family and he's talking to people. And he's saying that you have addictions. Could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This person may say you're an alcoholic, that you're in some kind of illusion. Give me one. Oh. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. God is telling you to end things with this person. Walk away from them. Don't get angry. Don't because that's what they want. They want to bait you. So people will think that you have got addictions or you got anger issues. No harm getting angry. But these people are trying to say that you are aggressive and abusive. And this is a King of Cups and a Page of Cups. They want you in the Ten of Swords, the Death card. They want you dead because they've got some kind of life insurance out on you. And you can't make this shit up, I swear to God. So this person has been telling people you've got addictions. This person's karmic. Four of Pentacles. He's been talking about you to family. People in your family who have issues against you, who may be jealous or have been trying to control you by using money or children or things from the past that they can't let go. So they're telling people that this King of Cups is telling people that you have addictions. And you're being told to walk away from this now. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. Yeah, well, you lose your temper. If you get angry, like I did yesterday, I did get angry, got upset. And I proper cussed my ex out and my daughter to see that she was involved in this plan to murder her mother for money. So you're being told to walk away from these people. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. Leave them to God. Especially as Page of Cups and his King of Cups. Because the King of Cups is going to prison. Maybe in prison right now. And his Page of Cups is going to be homeless out in the street. And she's not going to have anybody to take care of her or help her. And now her mother has walked away from her. Her mother will never help her again. Never. Doesn't matter. After what I've seen in the cards, Scorpio, I wish you happiness. I wish you health. But God told me yesterday, no one's going to help you. None of your brothers, none of your sisters. And the only person that loved you dearly on this earth who would have done anything for you was me, your mother. And you tried to kill me. Yeah? And you told lies about me with your father. That I was crazy and I had addictions. Just because I was trying to stay in a high vibration and heal myself from the illness that I was diagnosed with. So please, Scorpio, you're 18, going on 19 years of age now. You're old enough to take care of yourself. You were talking about joining the army. Join the army. But don't come anywhere around me, okay? Because I don't want you around me. God told me you're the devil. So I'm listening to my Father in heaven. I've gone through enough bad luck with you. Now, in your hopes or fears, Scorpio, this is somebody that's fearing that you're going to get in a relationship. Yeah. This person you're being told to walk away from, Three Swords. This person's karmic and they're out to cause you heartbreak and pain. Make you sick. Try and confuse your mind through manipulation or magic. So this person in yesterday was same reading coming out again, basically, with a few different cards, a few different energies. But yesterday in the hopes or fears, and we had this person betrayed you in the outcome. Same cards there. I mean, few different cards, okay? Yeah, and this person that you're being told to walk away from. And the grounding card, they're all the same ones as yesterday. And this person is afraid that you're going to get into a relationship, this Page of Cups. He or she, this is a child of yours, and their father, King of Cups, doesn't want you to have any kind of happy relationship with your children, with your family, or have stability, and doesn't want you to get into a marriage or a long-term relationship with a partner where you'd be happy. So they've been using the King of Wands as well around where I live. This person's been paid to basically cock block me, talk about me to people, lies, spread gossip and lies about me. And he's also doing magic. Yeah, he's another witch. It sounds crazy. But yeah. So, in the hopes of fears, we've got the Ten of Wands. This can be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They are fearing, yeah, King of Pentacles. They are fearing that you are ready to date and get into a relationship, maybe with the King of Pentacles, a husband, yeah, or maybe even somebody to partner up with when it comes to work. But they are fearing that the Ten of Wands that they put you through, using a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, using your husband or whatever, they are fearing now that you are going to meet somebody who's going to make you very happy. And this page, because the Page of Cups, so that will go against the Page of Cups and the King of Cups plan, because they want you out of this world and take your money. Not your money, but an insurance plan that they got out. A policy. If I, you know what, if I wasn't if somebody was telling me these things, I'd go, away, you're crazy, you're mad. But the thoughts are coming to my mind, but not only coming to my mind, they're coming out in the cards. And for years now, I've been listening to readings, and people have been saying that somebody's trying to steal your money, a will or an insurance policy. Now it's making sense, because I was thinking, well, no will for me, yeah. I don't know anybody leaving a will. Like my brother died, but I wasn't bothered about his money, yeah. And an insurance scam. And then it came out yesterday. God has been showing me through this journey now the last couple of years, through now that I've been reading tarot, so over a year, God has been revealing little by little to me what has been going on behind my back over these God knows how many years. Because God didn't want to reveal it all at one time to me, because he knew it would kill me. Yeah, a heartbreak to know my children and people I loved did this to me. And also God was probably afraid they'd give me anxiety, thinking people are trying to kill me. I knew people were coming after me, but to actually know that my daughter and my ex-husband had a fucking insurance policy. And if you're watching this, my King of Cups and Page of Cups, all I've got to do, yeah, is get to police to check every insurance company in this country and in Spain and find out was there a policy taken out in my name, yeah. The money was going to be going to my daughter, Page of Cups, but there was also a Pisces. And the King of Cups couldn't get the money because we were never married, but my ex-husband could get the money because we were married and we shared children. So the only person that could get the money with my daughter's father would be my daughter. Her father would not be entitled to it because we were never married. 10 of Wands. Yeah. They are now fearing that you are healing and moving forward. Yeah. And that you're going to have an equal give and take when it comes to family and marriage and community and your health. They are fearing that you're going to heal and that you're moving forward and you're going towards stability and an equal give and take when it comes to a relationship. So that's what they're fearing. Now, let's see, what's this challenge? You may have had a bit of a challenge, because I've had a challenge because I was sick. So you may have gone through some kind of, like me, you may have had an illness, or, you know, something may have happened, a death in the family, and this may have affected you, and you may have had some kind of financial struggle. Maybe you lost your job and you became homeless, and yeah, so you went through some struggle. Now, the reason why you went through the struggle with me, the reason why I went through the struggle was because of this King of Cups and the black magic he was doing. And the people he was in contact with, he was able to talk to people like in the council and shit like that to not give me a home. where I'd be sleeping on the streets and do black magic on my children. So my children wouldn't even give me a bed for the night. Take them over in who was sick. Penny pinching. Knight of Wands. So they were playing games on you. Yeah, there may have been a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that was helping them. Because yesterday there's a King of Wands in my area, and this person befriended me. And my ex, the King of Cups, has been paying him to manipulate people in the area about me. And also he's been doing magic. This old man is a witch. Yeah, Death card. So you may have been going through financial struggle because somebody died. Something ended. Queen of Wands. So this Cancer was trying to cause you a financial struggle because of somebody that died, or you were going through a spiritual transformation, and this Cancer was talking about you to people, and it was causing you financial struggle. Yeah, there's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as well. Wherever you lived, he was talking to your family, to your friends. There was a smear campaign. He didn't want you being able to move forward and overcome obstacles and, you know, and be confident and happy. No. So these people may have been going through a financial struggle themselves. And that's the reason why they wanted you dead. They wanted you dead. So to get money out of you. And this was a Cancer. A Cancer and a Queen of Wands that was doing this. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Coming out as a female, but it could be a male. And a older man. So there was an old man involved as well. And they were trying to cause you financial struggle. Give me more information on the Death card for the God, please. Yeah. They were paying this person, this King of Wands, this old man, they were paying this person to stalk you, watch you, cause you fear and anxiety. King of Swords, because of you ending something, or they were trying to have you watched by the police, or you may have been going through a legal dispute with this Cancer. Yeah, that's the truth. So he was having you watched by the police because you were going through a legal dispute with this Cancer. He had you arrested. So that's why you were going through a financial struggle. You were either attacked or arrested, or he had people watching you. Yeah, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or he had with me, it was the police. He had me arrested to fuck with my confidence and talk to people and said I was abusive. This was all a plan to make money. And my daughter was involved in it. The Chariot. Give me more information on that. This cuts out Cancer. Oh, not Cancer. Scorpio. Then, yeah. So this was a Cancer who was doing this to you. But you were moving forward and overcoming obstacles because of your angels. Your angels were protecting you from this King of Cups, this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Can't make the shit up. So he was trying to have you killed through attacks. And also he was trying to have you arrested. So your reputation would be ruined, or people would be attacking you, thinking you were some kind of nasty monster. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Especially if you were a very confident person. Yeah. Queen of Wands. He wanted you bullied. He didn't want you in the Queen of Wands. He wanted you bullied. Yeah. He wanted people to walk away from you. He wanted people to ghost you. He wanted people to cause you anxiety and depression. He wanted, as I said, he wanted people to attack you. Eight of Cups, because you walked away from him. He never got over it, that you walked away. And now you healed, or you are healed, and you're a spiritualist. He's never got over the fact that you've walked away, and now he may have always known that you were, because he sees you as the Queen of Wands, and he sees you as a star. So he sees you as somebody that's very inspirational, very beautiful, very confident, and he didn't want that. So because you walked away, They planned especially to get this money. Yeah. So they were causing you struggle, and they were going through some kind of financial struggle. And that is maybe their challenge now. So they wanted to cause your death through having you attacked or having you arrested. They wanted you in anxiety, in fear, in depression. So maybe in regret and sorrow and blaming yourself, and where you would take yourself out or turn to alcohol or drugs. And through alcohol or drugs, maybe lacing it with something. Yeah. Because I wasn't smoking or drinking or anything like that. And these people are coming at me every day with smoke, with alcohol. Yeah. Pretending they were my friends and they want to, help me and give me, like welcome me and shit like that. No, no, no. This alcohol, food that this King of Wands was giving me, magic had been done on it. Yeah, it's coming out the King of Wands did the magic on it, but this King of Cups is also coming out as a witch. It's coming out that this old man is a high priest. Some kind of witch. He knows how to do voodoo. Picked it up or something in a foreign country, South Africa. Now, give me more information on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so he wanted me abandoned when nobody will help me. Yeah, so I could be attacked or arrested, because if I didn't have any of my family around me or any friends, and I was in fear and anxiety, and people didn't want to be my friend because of all the lies that he told about me, yeah, to have me attacked and have me arrested, it was easy then for him, because I was alone. He could attack me and abuse me. And he sent this King of Wands in to offer to take me places, to give me lifts, pretending he was being a friend. And he wasn't being a friend. He was spying on me, and he was giving me food and alcohol that was cursed through black magic. Three of Pentacles, yeah. He wanted you attacked, and he was paying people to do this. He wanted people from your family, somebody that you were married to, yeah. He wanted these people to attack you, where you'd have no one, through lies. And he's been doing black magic on my family, on my ex-husband. So he'd be in poverty. So all of my children would be in poverty. Would there be sickness? My grandchildren, my children would be sick. My nieces, my nephews. Yeah? That there'd be abuse going on in our family. And this was all by this King of Cups doing black magic. And this King of Wands is doing black magic as well. And he was talking to people in the community, neighbours and stuff like that, lying, telling lies. And he was being paid to lie and gossip and talk about a child and talk about me. And he was doing this in the hidden behind my back and coming in trying to pretend he was my friend. I never liked the man. Yeah, I had to threaten the police on him, tell him that I was going to have him arrested, get an injunction out if he didn't stop harassing me. Now, Knight of Swords. Because God was telling me he was working for cancer, and I was, wasn't sure, because I wasn't doing tarot at the time. Sometimes I do, a little bit, but I wasn't really as good as what I am now. And God was giving me downloads through music and songs I could hear. Like I was singing, "What will we do with the drunken sailor?" And this old man was always drunk, is always drunk, he's an alcoholic, and he was in the Navy. Four of Pentacles. So he was paying these people to attack me because I was on my own. I was on my own, and I freed myself, thanks be to God. But I was very stable, and he was having this, he was paying people, yeah? He had a group of people, and he was paying these people to try and control me by using alcohol. And also he was doing magic on my ex to cause addictions for them. Give me Eight of Cups, give me one of that. Nine of Cups, sorry. So he wanted me to be an alcoholic. Nine of Cups. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. But I used my foresight about this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And I seen what he was up to. And also, God was telling me that it was this Cancer. Nine of Cups. This is a Cancer. Somebody who was getting a lot of satisfaction. out of doing this. Maybe been getting some kind of money too from the devil by trying to sacrifice me to the devil. Yeah? Especially when I was here to do work for God. 3 of Wands. This was somebody overseas that I used my foresight about. That this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was involved in this cancer, and that they had some kind of relationship, some kind of partnership. Yeah. And this partnership was to love on me and pretend they were my friend, and yeah. Ace of Cups. And to use alcohol. But the alcohol was cursed. Yeah. So I used my foresight, and I've seen that this person is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And now I know through tarot. But God, at that time I was just getting downloads and dreams, and God telling me through music. Yeah, all of a sudden I start humming songs, and then I start doing research and realize, that God was sending me messages through music. So, because he knows I love music. 5 swords. I realized it was this person overseas that I had been in a relationship with, who was a liar and a cheat and a bully, and he was having this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that he teamed up with to bully me. Yeah, to bully me. He was using my children and people from my past as well to bully me, and they caused me a lot of abuse through gang stalking me and trying to drain my energy. So he was using my children, my family, people from my past to gang stalk me through lies and black magic he was doing on them, and telling lies about my daughter so people would think I was some kind of fucking abuser. And she is in on it. I was thinking, why the fuck hasn't she come? Either he's done some kind of magic on her, but she is the benefactor of the insurance scam. God showed me yesterday. So you're being told to take action on party animals, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface pleasures. So if you're doing something that's just for pleasure on the surface, God is telling you to take action. Or party, ghost, hermit. Maybe God wants you to take action and go out and party and have fun. Page of Pentacles. You have a gift. God is telling you to go out. You've been spending a lot of time alone. God's giving you guidance and he's telling you to go out, party, have some fun. Yeah? Have some fun. Because you've been spending too much time alone. Give me one more on the hermit. 5 of Pentacles. You went through some kind of test of faith and struggle. You may have been sick and you may have not been going out, because when I would go out around here, and this old man came up with me one time as well, and he, I thought he was actually being my friend. But if I went out around here, people were attacking me, coming at me with knives, threatening me with glasses, bottles. When I'd take my dog for a walk, people coming out with hatchets. They knew my little walk where I was going with my dog, and they were waiting for me. But yeah, it was a hatchet, either a hatchet or a hammer. No, it was a hatchet. It was a hatchet. And the way he looked at me, and I just walked towards him, and I just start praying in my mind. This is God, I know you're protecting me. I'm seeing this as a test. Protect me, yeah, because I knew what I could, I knew what was going on. And I just, as I got closer to him, he says, haha, did you find it weird that strange man standing in this little, it was a little pathway, yeah, because I went cross country, across the fields, there's all farmland around me. And I went across the fields and came to this little pathway. And this little pathway is all trees and bushes around it, so nobody can see you from the main road. Yeah, so if they did attack me there, no one would have seen me. And I walked towards them, and I started laughing. I says, nah mate, I said, you're all right. So I started chatting to him, and started talking to him. And then I walked, I had a little dog with me at the time, Max, and Max knew my walk. So Max ran to the end of the pathway. He knew not to go out the main road. At that time, Max was still afraid of cars and traffic, and he wouldn't go out to the main road. He would turn around because we'd go to the end of the path and then walk back. But by the time I was finished with Max, he had no fears of no fears of cars or traffic. Before that, he would be terrified when I'd take him for walks. Yeah, terrified, bless him. So they thought they could scare me. I just stood there chatting. I put my faith in God, and I thought, right, if I'm going to be killed, I'm going to be killed. And I just gave it up to God and placed my trust in God. And I realised these were all little games to try and fuck with my mind. Yeah? So I would be afraid, and I'd go into hermit. I'd go into hermit, and I'd be afraid to come out of my home in case I was attacked. They had no plans of attacking me. It was just to fuck with my mind, to give me anxiety, where I'd isolate myself and be in fear. Yeah, two swords. They wanted me in fear. They wanted to block with my mind. They weren't going to do anything. They didn't want me. They wanted to scare me where I couldn't use my intuition. These fools didn't realize all of my life the only thing that's protected me and has kept me safe has been my intuition through messages from God protecting me on what to do when I've been scared. And I mean scared, yeah. So they were trying to block my mind, fuck with my head, yeah, through attacks, pretending they were going to attack me. And also by using the police, trying to have me arrested, knowing well that there was no charges could be pressed against me because I hadn't done anything wrong. King of Swords, yeah. So God now is telling you to get out and have fun, yeah. These people can no longer block you in any kind of way. They can't attack you and they can't arrest you because you haven't done anything wrong. These people now, this King of Cups is going to prison. This King of Wands, he's going to lose everything. His home, yeah, he may go to prison for drinking and driving. Yeah, a lot of shit's going to be happening to these people for coming for you. Biggest mistake they ever made. Now, puzzled. So something had you confused, Scorpio. Yeah, was causing you some kind of conflict and you couldn't understand it, make it out. You may be like racking your brains trying to think what the fuck, what's happening here? Yeah, 8 of Cups. Something may have had you confused. Maybe you were confused because maybe you had an addiction to alcohol, or you were confused and conflicted because of somebody walking away from a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So you may have been confused about this Leo, and now you know the truth about this person. And it may cause you conflict too. Yeah? This person may have been an alcoholic and you walked away from this person because God was telling you that this Leo, yeah, this Leo was working for the King of Cups, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who you walked away from. And this Leo was trying to use alcohol to fuck with your mind, to confuse you, to cause you conflict through doing magic. Now that's why anyone out there, anybody comes to you with offering you gifts like food, yeah, I know it sounds weird, food or alcohol, do not accept it, okay? They're either cursed or they're laced with something. And that's to my children and my family, yeah? Because it's not just me they're coming after. They're coming after ye as well. So ye can be destroyed. In order through destroying ye, they think they can destroy me, okay? As a mother and as a sister. So, you were confused about this Leo. Now you know the truth about this person and what they were up to, yeah? You know this person was doing some kind of magic and was working for this King of Cups overseas. Yeah, you know. Because you've been using your intuition. You're a high priestess. So you know the truth about what he was doing. Yeah? And you may just be finding out today, Scorpio, through this reading, through my me as a high priestess. And use your own intuition and only take what resonates. If this is not your story, don't make it fit. Yeah. You've seen the truth about what this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius was doing when it came to a child, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer child. Yeah, that this person was being paid to cause you conflict and confuse you in some kind of way. Yeah, because maybe you just, talk to this person and because this King of Wands was always asking me questions, all weird things, asking me did I want to go to Ann Summers shopping, that he would take me there, and asking me if I was, had I cheated on my husband, asking me if I had been on a websites, dating sites, and basically saying things to, and about money, saying something, like a sugar daddy. He gave me the creeps. I said, mate, if I was taking money off a man, I said, that would make me a prostitute. I said, no, I'm not a prostitute. Yeah, he was coming out with some really weird shit he was saying to me. I knew that when he started coming out and getting weirder and weirder, I knew I had to get away from him. He was like a leech. He was like a Klingon. I couldn't get rid of him. Yeah, I had to threaten him. Even sent police around to my house because I was ignoring his calls and I wouldn't open the door to him. Yeah. So I seen the truth that this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, was being paid because of a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and a Cancer, 2 swords, to block your mind through magic or manipulation, yeah? To have you at a stalemate, blocked, to cause you anxiety, depression. 4 swords, because you were healing. They were trying to have you in the Hermit. So that's the Hermit there again. And you're being told to take action on the Hermit, yeah? To get out and have fun. And this King of Wands was being paid to have you in the 4 swords. So you'd be afraid to go out and have fun or meet people or get into a relationship, because he was being paid to block you from getting into any kind of relationship. And then he would give you alcohol, and that was to try and give you anxiety and depression, and you'd be afraid because every time you go out you were being attacked, and he didn't want you going out because these attacks were planned. This King of Wands was behind it with a Cancer. So you'd be afraid to go out and you'd turn to an alcoholic and you'd get very sick. You'd go into the 4 swords and you'd get really sick. As a Queen of Pentacles, you wouldn't be grounded as a wife and a mother, especially if you were doing some kind of work or business. You'd be sick. And that's what this King of Wands was being hired and paid to do in your community. They were searching my bins and everything, doing all weird kind of shit to me around here. But I realised God was telling me, and that this was even before I started doing tarot, God was telling me that they were trying to have me isolated, have me in fear, yeah, so I would not leave my home. So I took that as a challenge. I thought, okay. I took it as a challenge. So I would leave my doors open and I'd go out even more and more and doing things on my own to show these fools I didn't have any anxiety. I wasn't fucking afraid of them. Scumbags, even though they were coming at me with knives, and they were leaving dead birds in my garden, blackbirds. And that's to do black magic. They play a lot of games as Cancer, and as King of Wands, and as Page of Cups, and paid a lot of people. He even paid my ex-husband and his family. And not only was he paying my ex-husband and his family because they've got addictions and they're very greedy and they got things against me from the past, so the devil could use them. He was also doing black magic on my ex-husband and his family and on my children. So they would be abused, and they would be abusive towards me. There'd be sickness, poverty, homelessness, lying, cheating, everything that the devil would want. Yeah? This Cancer was doing to them in the hidden. He was doing magic. Moon cycles. Now, in the outcome, Scorpio, we've got you've been caught, or somebody's caught you, yeah, or you have caught somebody betraying you, yeah, which I have. Oops. A narcissist, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, somebody who likes to get a lot of attention. Again, and this could be your child as well that you know the truth about. So you know the truth about a child. You know the truth about a Leo who's a narcissist. Again, a child. So you know the truth about a child, a Leo, and a 10 of Swords, that they're trying to cause your death through magic and attacks through betrayal. So you got betrayal here, so you know. So this person in the outcome, you know the truth. You are free now as well. You know the truth about a Leo and a fool or a child. When it comes, them two cards being child, the sun means child and so does a fool. That they were doing magic and betraying you, lying, cheating, doing things behind your back to kill you for money. And this was your own child doing this. So she could get success in this life. And they were doing this for the devil. So this is your child. This is an adult child. This child has no love for you. And if no love at all, this child wants you dead. So you better off keep this person away from you. This person may have mental health problems. And also this child may have had black magic done on him or her. And that's the reason why they are acting the way they are. Yeah, messages. This person was talking about you to people and you're being told to end things. Yeah, so you know the truth now because of tarot. Through messages you're getting through tarot, what they were doing to you in the hidden. Now, if you're getting, like me, I was getting downloads and I was listening to tarot as well. So through listening to tarot on YouTube, I was it was clarifying everything that was happening around me that I could see happening, yeah? Even though these people are trying to mess with my mind and gaslight me, have me isolated, restricted and attacked every time I went out. Yeah, that people, this old man like was saying to me, why have you got your bathroom light on? I was like thinking, what the fuck? Was it, you mean, he wouldn't be able to see my bathroom light because my bathroom is at the back of my house. So he wouldn't be able to see my bathroom lights on. So I was like, what's that got to do with you, mate? He said, well, why have you got it on? I said, that's my business. I've always had the bathroom light on. In case I fucking trip over something, I'd need to have the light on in the bathroom. And not only just for me, I always had the bathroom light left on because of my children when they were small. So when they'd be making their way out to the land and out to the toilet, they'd better find their way to the toilet. He was asking me all kinds of weird questions. And summers and shit like that. Offer me money. I said, I'm okay, mate. And if I did take money from him, if I was short and I wasn't able to get something out with the cash point, I would give it straight back to him. Soon as, you know what I mean? I'd go straight to the cash point and I'd give it straight back to him. He wanted me codependent on him when it came to alcohol and for money and to be in some kind of fair. And he was doing all of this for cancer behind my back in the community, talking to people about me, lying about me, lying. Now, give me one more on the Page of Wands. And then I'm going to do the Kipper deck and do an angel number. So far, we haven't run out of any storage. So that's good. Yeah, he was planting seeds through messages. So he was talking to people. This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And he was talking to people in the community, planting seeds. This is somebody also doing magic. This is somebody getting paid. And this person's planting seeds. 10 of Pentacles. When it comes about my family, my stability, my home. Yeah? Because he was getting paid to do this by somebody, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This was the plan. Yeah? He was being paid to talk about my family, my stability, my money. 2 Wands. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was the same person who tried to get the fraud squad onto me. Because he was saying to me, why don't you get yourself a little job? Or, you know what I mean? I said, I'm not able to get a job, I'm sick. Next minute I had fraud squad, I said, I'd like to work. Next minute I had fraud squad ringing me up. Yeah. This person, this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, was being paid to pay people in the community. Yeah, 2 Wands with this person that he had partnered up with overseas to have you blocked. To have you blocked. And maybe have you blocked by Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody that you walked away from. And he was wanted you blocked through alcohol as well. Wanted you to have addictions. So it didn't work out for him. Now this King of Wands. So you may just be going through this now, Scorpio. Or this is going to just be clarifying what's going on in your life. And hopefully it does give you some kind of help and guidance. Because there's some very sick people out there. And if people think that black magic isn't real, believe me, it is real. Yeah, don't give any power to it, but it is real. Especially if you don't have any belief in God, you have addictions, or you're going through some kind of anxiety or depression, then they can use the devil to get into you. So that's why you need to turn to God, trust in God and pray. If bad shit's going on in your life, then it's not going on by God, it's going on by the devil, especially if you haven't done anything bad to people. It's been done to you through black magic. Okay? And pray to God and give these people up to God and watch how God will punish them. Yeah, because God then will come for them and punish them. Yeah? God doesn't punish innocent people. He only punishes those who try to hurt and attack innocent people. And the devil will be cracking up at them as well, because the devil didn't get what he wanted. Yeah? So this was just a test for you. Now, let's see. And don't worry, collective Scorpio, if you were praying, believe in God, have faith, no one can attack you in any kind of way. Because if you are given into anxiety, then you are a person who doesn't believe in God. Because if you believe in God, you wouldn't have anxiety, because you'd be able to trust in God our Father to protect you. It's only the devil who lies and causes anxiety and depression. Yeah? Through addictions and people attacking you. Sending people in to attack you in relationships or whatever. Now, why is that here, Father God? Betrayal. Yeah. Somebody, it could be a woman, Scorpio, because I'm not bothered about any of these other people. The only betrayal that hurt me and broke my heart was my daughter, who's a Scorpio, and she's toxic. She's a liar, she's a cheat, and she's a false person. She's a liar. She's a false person. She's been lying about my family. Yeah? Lying about my home. Lying about my stability. 21-3. She was collaborating with people. She's toxic. She's a liar. She's collaborating with family to make money. Very, very toxic, this girl is. Now, oh boy, take it how it resonates for you, Scorpio. Swept up, head over heels. Why is this here? You're being told to ground yourself now. If you feel like you're having intense emotions for somebody and you're constantly thinking about that person over and over, and you're neglecting yourself, you're not taking care of you, yeah? And you're putting this person before you, that's, my friends, is black magic. That's the devil doing that to you, because God won't cause you confusion. He won't cause you anxiety. He won't cause you depression. And he won't cause you where you are completely obsessed with somebody that you would put anybody else before you. You would put yourself first. Self-love for yourself and love for your children. They would always come first. You would never put a man or a woman before yourself or before your children. And you wouldn't put addictions either. Okay? So if you're having these kind of emotions, that's not healthy. That's not a love that comes from God. That comes from the devil. That's magic. Manipulation. Okay? It's all right having strong feelings for somebody, but you know that if things broke up, you'd be hurt about it. You may cry, but it would not destroy you, where you would not be able to live your life, where you would turn to addictions and you wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't be able to manage your life. You'd be fucked. Yeah? That comes from the devil, not from God. So you're being told to ground yourself, Scorpio, if you're having any kind of intense emotions at this moment. Because in the reading I did yesterday, Scorpio's cracking up for her mother. Yeah, because of tarot. Her and her father, they plan to murder the mother for money. It's not working out, is it, Scorpio? So you're being told to ground your emotions because you're going to be punished now by God for what you tried to do through the devil to your mother, okay? She forgave you for a lot of things, for the lies, the arrests, the attacks, but to find out that you were planning to have your mother murdered for money with your father, too far. Head over heels. Yeah, you're being told to ground yourself now, Scorpio, because you're going to be going through some kind of sad news, yeah? And if you're having any kind of anxiety or depression, God is telling you to ground your emotions. If you're feeling depressed or anxiety, okay? Ground your emotions because you're going to be going through some kind of sad news because your daddy's going to prison and you're going to be homeless. Hermit, journey. Could be a Virgo involved here as well. But, yeah, a long way. God was watching everything that you did. Everything. What you did